Hey, good evening. Been going through it the last few days. It's not easy dealing with twice as much spiritual warfare on four sides and an eight-sided die as anyone else, especially all those with power. They ain't got shit. All they got is snake eyes, so I wouldn't trust them. Ain't nobody fucking with them, inside or out. They just have people deliver their shit to them and then decide who they're going to tell what to do. They got cake jobs. And no pressure, really. Unless it's from each other. I guess that's why all the money has to lean on each other to push pressure. Since the way getting the light comes after waiting, at least for me, for 3 days, asking for something, and then the powers that be having that time period to figure out how they're going to work, the angles are going to work, and then have me pop the question and get the insight. They're really banking on all the stuff having to do with the Bible and Jesus and its ties to Islam and Isa and Hinduism and Shiva and Vishnu and of course Mary, the Virgin Mary, Maya, the illusion, and Durga Maya, and Kali. And they like to play all these angles, right, up against me and then mirror it around everyone else. I don't know if you've seen, but all the markets are crashing right now. Crypto was over 100K a couple weeks ago, and then now it's down to 80. Silver and gold falling through the floor. There's bankrupting the economy while they're taxing the shit out of everyone, everywhere, and holding it in one little pot in a couple guys' pockets. Yes, I care about that. But mainly I care about the concept of family, which that's really ironic because it's the whole Jesus stuff. Because every church is about Jesus, but Jesus was discarded by his own family by 313, by his own community, everywhere he goes, and yet he's the one everyone idolizes. Huh? That's kind of funny. Then here I am, putting up with that same shit. Wow. I'm almost attacked psychically in my head because they got to have the X in the back of my head. They can't let me have my own thoughts. They got to disrupt my own intuition. And then everywhere I go in the media, then they got to mirror it out there and have me trapped on the glass, but out here by myself. It's really pathetic. It's really pathetic. While using the word code, if it wasn't said a certain way, they said it on based upon how I interpreted it, so that they had a fucking ground to stand on, and then use that to their advantage, and then flip it however it works best for them. Especially on them T's. Yeah, a bunch of fucking T's. Says. They can't fucking say. Because they're playing games. Then they switch it around to, oh, well, he's the Pharaoh. He's Osiris. Oh, wait, no, he's Set. No, he's Isis. Oh, no, he's Horus. No, wait, he's... And they switch it however it works for their benefit, right? When they're the one keeping the sun down And they're the one holding the sun inside and using it over and under and controlling everybody with this concept. It's all bullshit. That's the illusion. This is real. And making sure I got nowhere to go. And every bit of money is drained from me while they attack me based upon the letter code, like they did in school, so that I'd owe money for them owing everybody in the whole fucking country money. You see how he's suing the IRS while he's funding the IRS, and he's bankrupting the whole government from inside, trying to be like me or some shit, but that ain't me. But, you know, the concept's in a little bit tied there, yeah. Whenever I put up a playlist, then he's like, oh, yeah. No, yeah. The cross within, here within, Stone's exchange is leaking. Yeah. I'm taxing everybody. Yeah. That's where he comes up with all this shit. He ain't got nothing. What a floozy. I don't know why he'd be in charge of my inheritance. Him and Elon both. Fucking fire everybody that won't suck their dicks. I go through a lot of emotions. It's not easy being in this position of power. But they got it. They have people dead in a fucking heartbeat. Anybody give them a cross eye. Because they don't want an eye to have stability. Because that capital I has a ground and a top. Grounded above and below. Not no little thingy sticking up out of the ground with a fucking black sun watching over him everywhere he goes. That's a fucking bitch move. Unless it's protection. But how strong is protection got to be when a man can't get anything he needs? And yet, everything he thinks and says and does becomes their next fucking skit. So no, I don't really want to do anything till my partner gets here or some money gets here so I can go find my partner. And back to that whole, oh, wait 3 days, you know, we'll try to manifest something. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I'll make sure that he has more than one love interest. That way you can't just focus on one. But if it's just one, yeah, then we're going to make sure that, oh, well, she's got a name and we're going to take her name from him. And we're going to use that against everything. Oh, yeah, yeah. Dating. Yeah, it starts with a D. Oh, yeah, but it's half a circle cut off. So, yeah, he can date all he wants, but he can never meet with anybody. Yeah, yeah. Keep the spirit on the cross. Yeah, yeah. There's your Masonic fucking power bullshit. That's how they control everyone. I wouldn't even call it Masonic. I would just call it straight up fucking shadow fucking government ghost power play shit. Sneaking around NSA fucking cowardly bullshit. Impeding one guy's free will. At the same time as owing him a whole bunch. But not giving him any terms or conditions. While taking everything he's ever said and written down or whatever and using it to their advantage to remake the world in what image? An image that they can't even understand, so they need a fucking computer to run it for them. An AI. Oh, if A is within, oh, what's within? If you're in, then you're in. And if you're not, you're not. And oh, we'll double you. Oh, well, that's 2 life and deaths. It's double V's. You know, you could spin the block however you want. It's also manipulation shit. keep everyone apart. Well, they got it all together, and they can just go back to their fucking bunker, tear down half the White House, do whatever they want to. I don't know why nobody shot those guys yet. I'm not saying that that's a good idea. I'm just saying. Woman gets shot for driving her car and barely bumping into an officer that shoots her 3 times and calls her a stupid bitch. And some guy fucking robbing everybody in the country and sticking a big old middle finger in everyone's faces all the time. And they think it's funny while they have to work harder every day, and they're in retirement and everything's getting drained, and they ain't got, and they're all that money they saved in gold and silver and crypto is going to shit, and nobody's touched him yet. What's wrong with that? When 100 families fucking lose their retirement, and not one person is gonna fucking go ballistic. Oh, but a woman, driving her car and doesn't want to talk to the Gestapo, the KGB of the administration that's been created because he didn't get his military parade, after a Christmas where he promised all the vets were going to get some money, and then he didn't. At the same time as money there somewhere already going to get. So what the fuck? He lies on every single thing he says. How the fuck is he possible to be in power? He's not even good enough to be called evil. Satan, the devil, none of that. Neither of those guys are. I think they're weak. They got all the music industry on Ozempic. I mean, Ariana Grande, she's beautiful. She looks like she just came out of the morgue. Jelly Roll too. All these people, they look fucking sick as fuck. Also giving their praise to God, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. You know how much I've been fucked up? Look at me. I don't look like that. And I never will. In my worst ever, I don't think I look that bad. And they can go on broad daylight like, yeah, we're fine. We're not on drugs. The doctor gave it to us. Half the fucking White House staff, they're all fucking speeding around on Ozempic. The Osbournes, they look like hell. Fucking, they turn everybody into medical zombies. But it's a war against drugs. Oh, but we're gonna use ice on everyone. Ain't this a fucking sick ass story? Put me in the fucking White House. I won't be telling reporters, shut up, you stupid bitch. You're too fucking loud. Quiet down. Look at you, you're ugly. Our president does this shit every fucking day. He's a fucking obnoxious ass pig. He has no respect for anybody. I can make some playlists and some text. Sitting here having a few drinks by myself and get triggered. And they use that and be like, oh look, see, we're gonna attack some people and shit now. We got the okay from God. And a few hours later I'm like, yeah, that is how I felt. At the same time as a lot of other people feel that way too. At times. Because we're made to be feel powerless. When the music industry, especially the rap industry, how did they get their power? By seeing the light. And then got silenced. Oh, you can't talk about Jesus. You can't talk about God. You gotta hate that motherfucker. That motherfucker's a devil. Oh, which side are we on? No, you gotta take, he's you. No, he's them. No, he's, I have to live there my entire life. before, after, all the way through, for what it's worth. And then all the Christians can be like, whether they saw the light or not, they're like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm walking straight line. I haven't touched a drop of drink in 25 years. Look, I go to church every Sunday. Look, we're all saints. Oh, but we love music. Where'd that shit come from? From drugs, drinking. And the system plays both sides. It hurts everyone in the process. Put everybody on a Ozempic, but won't let even marijuana be legal. But how many people die every day from alcohol? A lot. And it doesn't have to do with driving. Some people just fucking fall over and hit their head. How many people die from marijuana? Not that many. And usually it's by really being stupid. Leaving a bag of gummies out for your kids to find or some shit like that. And it takes a lot. Even Adderall and pharmaceutical speed. See, that they make it so that the things that do the most damage and give you the least amount of power, those are the legal things. Or you can get those through your doctor. To some degree. The things that are going to teach you something. And you're going to have to deal with yourself. You're going to have to pull out of it. That shit's banned. Or shit that doesn't do anybody any harm. Makes everybody happier. They don't want that shit around. Unless they can make it an addiction. At the same time as they demonize it too. You gotta be drug free. Yeah, but mind is drug. Mind is the drug. And it goes through all these different states all day long. I'm tired, I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm motivated, it goes up and down all day long. That's the drug. It's the code word for mind, drug. And if you take a pharmaceutical pill, whether it changes your mind or not, how can you tell? It changed your physical makeup. And if you don't know what it did for you, then, and it might not even help, it helps with the symptoms. Meaning, I don't know. And what else is it doing? I don't know. But if you're taking something, you know what it does, then the mind is parallel with itself. And it's running right. As long as we have some self-control, at least keeping it in some kind of area. If it gets out of hand, but those guys, man, they filter everything through the media, through clips, through edits, through filters, through all this propaganda shit. And they play every angle at the same time. Where you could see this channel does that, yeah. Because I've had to unscrew the fucking screwballs that fucking screwed the whole fucking world up in the first fucking place. Can see all the perspectives. I bet you anything. I could run this country better than the one that's running right now. Because one day, you see, he's calling Democrats are stupid. Oh, they're stealing shit. It's all just negative shit. It's all attack. It's all attack. Ain't no love up there. Unless it's for blonde bimbos. Oh, I see a pretty girl up on the side of the road. Hey, let's pull over. Hey, you got a bone problem? Hey, I got a bone problem too. I'll send you. I'll save your life. I got some money for. If you'll help me with my bone problem, I'll help you with yours, and you'll make a nice addition to my office. You can be my next daughter. Because I like talking about my daughter and sex in the same sentence on public television. Because I'm a man. I'm a daddy. I'm everybody's daddy. I'm a Trump. I'm a weirdo fucking people gotta love this MAGA penis. I'm gonna shove it down everybody's throat with my ice Gestapo. Cause I'm a man. If anybody doesn't like it, I'll threaten their entire family. One day I'll go against Christians, next minute burn them all. Oh, Charlie's Jesus Christ. Yeah, Charlie's Jesus. Oh wait, his wife is a fucking scam artist. All these people live double lives. They're all fucking creeps. Every single one of them. That's what power looks like. Holy shit! I'm all them motherfuckers' daddy. There ain't no way in hell I'd do anything that those people do. And they all think they're heaven sent on some kind of mission from God. To what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm missing something about the script or some shit. I mean, shit. People are complicated a little bit, but no, they're not. Remember in the beginning during the election, he said that the following year he was gonna. I have the notes on my Instagram somewhere, buried in my burn pile in my dumpster. Um, how he was gonna go around and honor every state in the country for the 250th anniversary of the United States or something like that. Instead, he had a military parade for himself on his birthday that didn't go on, and they never fucking honored any of the fucking states. See, he gets a Hispanic vote, and he goes after all the Hispanics in the fucking country that he could possibly deport. Blacks, everybody of color, in order to balance the drugs and shit. He's got to go after Venezuela and get the oil. See that get the black gold. Well, it's about the cocaine, and then it's about the leadership, and then it's about getting a peace prize, and then and then it's really what is it all about, huh? What is it about? I don't think they know how to run shit. They say that people steal elections, and then they send their Gestapo to go get the ballots so they can steal the election, so they can falsify all the files for their own benefit. While they leave all their fucking dirt right up in everybody's faces and say and calling fucking people pigs, you know, reporters pigs to their faces and hey fatty and hey this and that. What a bunch of douchebags running the country. Seriously. Not this country. Not this America. And every time I did ice, I came back stronger. Every time they did ice, fucking people got hurt. If anybody got hurt when I was doing ice, it's because they did it. So where's the balance? Who's got some real fucking balls? Fucking run America instead of being some ghost militia of parrots that was strung together like a human centipede, all on getting plastic surgery and taking Ozempic and praising the Bible like a bunch of weirdo extremists at the same time as going after Islam. I mean, I don't like the way religion is, but as who I am, I respect all people and their individual cultures. At the same time as in America, we all have to sit in the same classroom and learn the same shit. We all got to work together. And it's nice to see your culture, Native American of this tribe. Oh, you're from Juarez. That's a pretty rough place. Well, I want to know, like, how was it growing up? Like, what'd your family teach you? Like, was there any kind of religion, or like, what kind of stuff were you brought up on? You know, you're born in wherever. Everybody can wear the clothes of their culture as long as it's not like, I don't know what's too much these days. But at the same time, we all got to get along and have a level ground. That's the 51st state right there. Where every mind kind of changes colors from different tribes throughout the day or day to day. At the same time as we're all here on a level ground, and that's what's supposed to be what the smallest piece of what the word white means. Instead of it's about, oh, see, well, we run everything, and it's about skin color, or when black is the same point. The mind is a circle, and they just cut it in half and fold it up. Now the whole thing's on a pole. But then they're like, oh, they're grounded above and grounded below. And they're two separate containers. Now fuck all of you. Yeah, black. That's about racism. I can call you an N-word. Oh, but what am I really talking about? Oh, but if you get mad, haha, I got your ass. And promoting those differences and using the mind and the body in two different scopes. There's a ground on top and a ground below, but the two can't come together. Well, it's all one circle. A what pole? But we're all trying to get the mind on that pole together. Is the concept of what the W in white stands for. To put the two together as yin yang. We all got it. But the presidency is about tearing everyone apart and not about this mission. Making all people equal, all cultures relevant, at the same time as there has to be some kind of standard precedence. I really hate to think that anybody that I don't like would have any kind of control over my fate. Because while I was zoomed out, they got to get their hooks in me, and I wrote them a little text so they could use that in their fucking computer. Sit there and think about their angles and how they're going to come at everybody and split everybody up and how they're going to work their angles on me. When they're thinking that much about me, who's your fucking daddy, bitch? Ready to pair. Yeah. Get your lips down. Down here. So they're always trying to split up the spiritual community and trying to make me the source of all the problems, the source of the hope, this and that. While they double play it on the other end, like a bunch of weaklings. Well, I'm rolling down a river, you could say, in the mind, and they can take that stuff and use it for their own thinking ability because they ain't got a brain of their own or otherwise. And if they did, well, trying to parallel the one that matters while not contributing shit. Unless it's paying people to stick around me, but they can't come to me. That we can't. How am I supposed to build something with no money, monitored all the time, and they're going to steal it out from under me? Without a partner, with no backing. When apparently, if I'm in the lead and I'm heading this operation, everybody's fucking backing me. So, how are we going to get there? And they try to claim, oh, well, the mind on the pole. Which one? The one when I'm under? Or the one when I'm, what you would say, stone's cold sober? Which one's the one in control? Ah, that's why they had to have, they got Tricky Dicky Trump up there, and they had Elon. See? One supposedly never had a drink in his life. Probably, I mean, how much coke has he done? Or whatever else. How many drugs is he on now? Medically. And then you got Elon fucking on Ozempic and ecstasy and ketamine and fucking Adderall and every fucking thing under the sun, just all up in everybody's face. Okay. You know, they're showing like two mirrors of two sides and they both look fucked up as hell. And they can't have this conversation looking in the eyes. They can't be real. And they stutter when they talk. And they have all the resources in the world and all the money in it too. They can pick up bitches on the corner and just roll out the window. Oh, should you get in? Okay. Fuck him. Drop him off with fucking 10 grand and never see him again. Or have them sign an NDA when they get in. If you ever bring this up, whatever I do to you, want to do to you, wherever you hear, you'll disappear. That's where money makes people fucking seriously weak and scary. Only because they're so weak. I understand part of it. But not most of it. I guess that's why I was raised this way. Make sure that I would respect all, no matter how it made me feel through times. How I'd be able to see everyone's perspective no matter what. I'd see what money does to people. And even if I got a $5 trillion inheritance and my own castle for my 44th birthday or some shit, I mean, I don't know. That some person left me as an inheritance because of they knew I was coming. Would it change me? in a good way, but not that much. I've learned how I've always been too nice. But at the same time, it should have been reciprocated. Instead, people take advantage. Has it turned me into a stone cold evil bastard? No. I'm still very giving. If I inherited a bunch of money, just showed up my account, if I got a phone call, to come get something, like, I don't know, a bunch of money, I'm talking legally, I probably wouldn't tell anybody. At first, I'd make sure I was all settled in. Because everybody would want a piece of the pie and say, oh, well, I raised you. You lived with me for this much time. Oh, you owe me money. All this stuff. And that's what everybody's waiting for. That's the fucking weird thing. That's why money's the root of all evil. Oh, that's the only thing everybody cares about. Show them some money and they'll fucking do anything. They'll kill their own mama for some money. Why you think all the churches and everything fucking cut the mama out of the story, huh? Yeah, everybody killed their own mama for some money. Kill Christ for 30 shekels, 30 pieces of silver. Anybody do shit for money. But easy come, easy go, right? So the suffering, it's all worth it. To know when it arrives. I already know how to live for about nothing. If I got $1 million, just put it in my account. I'd probably go on a little vacation and cost me less than $5,000 for a couple weeks. Just get away and think. And plan. And be free. So I go where I want to go. I can go pick up a car. I drive around LA. Get on a little plane, go to Hawaii. I get a boat. I can drive around all the fucking islands if I want to. I go buy a bag, hole up in a fucking hotel room for a week. Yell that shit out of my system. And then decide, all right, now I got some distance between me and myself and I'm still here. In the next 5 years, 10 years, I want to have these things accomplished. But I can have them all accomplished tomorrow if I want to. So, with that in mind, drag this shit out. At the same time as the number one thing, I want to meet a certain few people, go on some dates, because number one, more than anything, I want to be with my partner and have a community and build a foundation. so I can go to work every day, whether it's in person or by Zoom or whatever. My family is always within a call's reach. Any of those people. If I feel an itch in the, hey, you live in where? You know, it's been a long time since I've been snowboarding. You got a good place up there for buying snowboards? Or should I order one online and have it shipped to your house? All right, I'll see you next week. I'll get a hotel room, or you got a spare room? Want to just come hang out with you for a week or so and go snowboarding every fucking day? If you want to join me, you can join me. If not, not. You know, I'll help you out around the house. And next week, hey, you know, I want to go scuba diving. I know. Hey, you, so and so, in our foundation. You know a good place to go scuba diving where we're at? Or me and my partner can run the foundation from the place that I want to go scuba diving at. I mean, go scuba diving 4 or 6 hours a day if I want to, just for fucking fun. And then come back, get online, be with the family. That's how I want to spend the rest of my life. I'm open to suggestions. But, man, nothing pisses me off more than seeing any news. And I don't really want to start anything. There's all kinds of ideas I have, but I don't want to start them. No, I don't want to. I don't want to touch anything that I'm interested in until I get that money. I have my partner. One of the two. I'm gonna hold on to it here. It's one way or another. Somebody's gonna have to reach out to me first. Otherwise, I guess we'll just all be waiting forever to death. Nothing's gonna change. So I hope somebody out there has an idea. See, I'm not doing this shit alone. And if I am, I'm gonna need some money up front. So that before I do anything, knowing that I'm always under monitor. The moment I think of a business, I already have the name. I already have the team. I have the copyrights in the system to sue anybody that takes any ideas off me. First and foremost. Otherwise, there's no point in even starting. I'm not climbing no fucking ladders. 4451. And the people I've hated on. Or for some reason, something about them gets under my skin. And what it looks like makes me kind of, hate's a strong word, but yeah, something I don't like about those certain people. If I had the opportunity to meet them, well, I mean, we're going to have to start fresh at the same time as what's fresh. I already know you know about me, and I know a little bit about you. So there's the crux. So we'll just have to have some kind of agreement. Keep our beef on the side. I'm going to tell you if I think something's fucking stupid right to your face. Or I think that's pig-headed. Or whatever. Or I'm not going to be involved in that. And what I would be willing to do, because I'm not getting on my knees for nobody. Unless I'm married to her. Guess it's just a waiting game, huh? So we wait and wait. Sooner or later, people are going to die. Sooner or later, I'm going to die. If that's the way it's supposed to be, we're just supposed to wear it out until I'm fucking dead. Or until the president dies, or until Elon has a heart attack and fucking dies from whatever he does. You know, fuck. This is fucking stupid. We're all just waiting for each other to die. That sounds like the worst kind of marriage in world history. Everybody knows about those old marriages. People are in those kind of marriages these days. Oh, we just stay together for the kids. We hate each other's guts. If we can't work together to build something up and get past our differences, there is no fucking hope for anyone. There's no point in even fucking playing. Because every person, regardless of whether they call themselves white, black, and Islam, and Christian, it doesn't raise or lower anybody's value. Nothing. That's all I gotta say about that. Here's my appearance for the week. Probably won't have everything else to put up. We're just waiting. That's all there is to do. Peace out.